today's video, we are taking a look at some fan mail from you. We've got a lot of it, and we need a place to put it. Let's build a place in the studio. Nate, we have a lot of stuff. Just a few things. What do you have there?
It appears to be a 3D printed penny launcher.
Well, that is awesome.
I'm not very good at holding on to it, but it launches pennies. That's the important part here.
That is pretty cool. We have got a lot of different things that people have sent into us. This has just been over the last couple of months, but it's just been in a box in our studio, and I actually wanted to have a place where we could display it. So today, we're gonna try and put together a shadow box, something that we can just slip letters into and we can fill up so that we can see all of the different mail from you guys. Here's the basic idea. You guys have been sending us in some amazing fan mail over the years. Well, we want to have a place where we can display it in the studio. Today, we're gonna take a regular shadow box and turn it into something for our fan mail. So that is the goal, but let's look at some of the things that aren't going to fit in the shadow box first. You were showing me these.
Yeah, we got a
What
few
is this?
different little toys. So these are some little Hovercraft things. They just have a little on-off switch, and then you start spinning it, and a motor kicks in and makes it spin more, and the motor, well,
it's
looking at it not spinning, you can see there's some fan blades inside, also like has these directional blades. And so once you have it spinning, it puts out thrust, pushing down, and it's not quite enough to fly, but it is enough if it's like up against something, it can hover. So basically it hovers like a quarter of an inch off of a surface.
That was across the studio, it's gone.
And if you angle it wrong, they get away from you. Fortunately, they seem to have an automatic off, but.
That is really neat.
So yeah, if I set it on a counter, like it hovers above it. If I push it off the counter though, it falls all the way to the ground. So it is relying on the downforce pressing against whatever's below it to actually stay in the air. So if you toss them in the air, they don't fly, but they fall very slowly.
It's falling in style. I love them. We've got a few more things. We've got a ton of bottle caps, which I love. This, I didn't realize was meant to be in here. I thought this got put in there by mistake.
This someone sent based on an old build video on the channel where you can make secret compartments that don't look like they're secret compartments. The bottom of this WD-40 can screws off, and it had a few things down inside it as well.
Oh my gosh, it looks like one of the little canisters from Jurassic Park. I love it so much.
You know, you throw this in your garage on a shelf, no one's ever gonna know that it's not WD-40.
Until they try to use it. So as far as all of our mail goes, we've got a lot of pieces of paper mail, but no place to really store them. So I think we should be storing them in here.
All right.
So my plan is, okay, we have a shadow box, but we're gonna wanna spruce it up a little bit. I've got some tape, some caution tape, so it's gonna match our studio, and then I need us to put a big hole in the top so that we can slide letters down into it.
All right.
Think that's doable?
I do. So my thought is we can use the router. We've got a plunge router bit on there. We'll just set up a guide and drop the top down onto it, slide it the right distance, and then we'll just have a slot in the top of it.
Perfect. Well, if you want to do that, I'll take out the glass and I'll start. I was going to just put a fan mail sign across the glass.
Nice, I like that.
All right, so I'll do that and you can go ahead and start on the router. Fun fact, when I was taking this out of the store, one of the store associates dropped it perfectly on the front of it, and we both stared at it and we went, there's a 50% chance this is okay and a 50% chance that you just shattered it. It's fine. Nice shadow box, but not quite what we need. The glass isn't gonna come out, so we're gonna have to take turns working on it.
All right. Now, ideally, we would have a table router for this. Those come with guides built into it, and you can just drop it on, do the movement. This one, because it's already mounted down into the table, we have to make our own sort of guide rail. So I'm just setting up this long level, I'm gonna clamp it to the table, and then once we've got the right distance here, about like this, I'll scoot this over, drop it down on, and then run it along for the length of the slot that we want. It's a decent slot. The clamps that I used, one of them weirdly wasn't holding on quite right. So as I was routing, my guide started sliding away, and so I got a little wonky with a divot in it right here. Fixed that, went back. So we got mostly a nice clean slot. Just that one little problem area.
Should be okay. So what I want to do is I want to put fan mail right here across the bottom, so we know what all of these are. So I've got some lettering. Let's see if we can make these work. Okay, so now we've got our letters all in place. I know which one I'm going to be switching over, and now we're going to go ahead and put the lettering. And this is actually a very simple way to do this. Acrylic isn't necessarily the paint you usually want to be putting on glass, especially if it's going outside. This will come off very easily, but just being in our studio, it's actually going to work just fine. So all we needed were some little daubing sponges that you put on the end of a paint bottle. So this one is technically made for glass, so it should hold better than a lot. This screws right onto the top of your paint bottle. Makes it very, very easy if you're trying to do nice lettering. All right, you like this?
I like that style. I think it's cool.
I think we're good to go. All right, let's see how this goes. So this one was from Eli in Wisconsin. You're our first letter in here, Eli. Maybe. This is gonna be great. We've already opened and read most of these, so any that we haven't, we'll make sure to open right now. Let's see. I love this. Nate's idea of fun and Callie's idea of fun. Nate is surfing on our, Nate is on the river on the blow-up couch. And I am surfing in lava. You're not wrong. I love this. I just want this one just like that. Good. I thought that this was going to be a big enough shadow box. We might need another shadow box. I don't know if I can get it in the front. Nope. Okay, but it's in there. What happens when you freeze dry a pomegranate? Hey, we did it. Go! I'm going to put a handful of bottle caps in because I like them. And we have them. I don't know who that is, but I think we just put him on his head. Yeah, okay, you can cut, he's right there. I think we're set. Fan mail shadow box. All right, we did it. We have a fan mail box. Guys, we love it when you send us fan mail. We love it when you send us all of these little cool projects that you've built, things that you've done. If you want to send us anything, our address is in the description below. Guys, that's not all. You know, we've always got more for you to see. And if you like this kind of content, make sure to hit that button to subscribe so you never miss out on the fun. We'll see you in the next one. Talk to you then.